Today's battle is between Knull, God of the Symbiotes, and Doomsday the Ultimate. To judge this match with fairness, we are going to look at their origin and some most impressive feats. Origin of Knull. Knull is a primordial deity who existed in the void of space before the creation of the Marvel Universe. He is often referred to as the God of the Symbiotes. In this void, Knull discovered a living abyss of darkness, which he used to forge the first symbiote. Knull used his own essence and power to create the first symbiote, which then gave birth to more symbiotes. These symbiotes are alien creatures capable of bonding with other beings and granting them enhanced abilities. Knull's desire to expand his control and darkness led him to conflict with cosmic entities like the Celestials, and even the Abstract, being known as the Living Tribunal. These clashes demonstrated his immense power. At some point, Knull was imprisoned by the Celestials, who feared his destructive potential. They trapped him in a living prison, separated from the symbiotes he created. Knull escapes his imprisonment and returns to the universe. He seeks to reclaim control of the symbiotes and unleash darkness across the cosmos. This event leads to a massive crossover event involving numerous heroes and the threat of Knull's return. Knull's origin story establishes him as a formidable and ancient cosmic entity with a deep connection to the symbiotes in the Marvel Universe. His return poses a significant threat to the entire Marvel Universe. Knull, the god of the symbiotes, discovered the living abyss of darkness in the void of space. From this abyss, he forged the first symbiote. The abyss itself contained a powerful substance known as the living darkness. Knull bonded with this first symbiote, and it became an extension of himself. The symbiote's name is All Black, and it took the form of a sword composed of living darkness. Knull used All Black, the Necro Sword, not only as a weapon, but also as a tool to subjugate and control other beings. He used it to conquer and destroy planets, and the sword became a symbol of his power and dominion over darkness. Over time, Knull continued to enhance the power of All Black by corrupting more symbiotes with its influence. These symbiotes became his servants and soldiers, wielding their own versions of All Black swords. Feats. In the King in Black storyline, Knull successfully awakened from his imprisonment and descended upon Earth. He unleashed an army of symbiote-controlled beings, including heroes and villains, in a massive invasion of New York City. Knull has demonstrated the ability to bond with and control even cosmic beings like Celestials. He enslaved a Celestial and used it as a weapon in his campaign to spread darkness. Knull's control over the symbiotes is nearly absolute. He can control them remotely and manipulate their forms and abilities, making him a formidable adversary when commanding symbiote armies. Knull draws power from the living abyss of darkness that exists in the void of space. This power amplifies his abilities and makes him a force to be reckoned with. Knull has fought against some of Marvel's most powerful heroes, including Thor, Venom, Sentry, Silver Surfer, and others, often pushing them to their limits in combat. Knull has the ability to create massive symbiote creatures, including dragons made of living abyss. These creatures are extremely powerful and have been used in his battles. Knull killed Celestials. He easily killed Sentry and most of Marvel's most formidable heroes. Nobody stood a chance against him. Eventually, he was defeated by Captain Universe, which is Venom bonded with the Enigma Force. The Enigma Force is also a primordial being like Knull, his opposite form actually, which is the embodiment of light. Knull once defeated this light. Knull is abyss itself, so technically he has weakness to light. That's why he covered the Earth with darkness the moment he got there. To kill Knull, Captain Universe flew him to the sun where he got destroyed or evaporated. Doomsday's origin in DC Comics is quite unique and tragic. He was created on the prehistoric planet Krypton, long before Superman's time. Here's a brief overview of his origin. Doomsday started as an experiment conducted by a scientist named Bertrand. Bertrand wanted to create the ultimate being capable of surviving anything, so he repeatedly exposed a being, whom he called the Ultimate, to the harsh conditions of prehistoric Krypton. Each time the Ultimate died from these extreme conditions, Bertrand collected its remains and cloned a new version, making it stronger and more resilient. This process was repeated over countless lifetimes, and each clone retained the knowledge and experience of its predecessors. Through this process of death and rebirth, the creature gradually evolved and adapted to withstand any threat or environment. It became an unstoppable force of nature, designed purely for survival. Eventually, this evolved creature broke free from its creator and embarked on a rampage across Krypton, killing everything in its path. It was then sealed in a containment suit and exiled into space. Doomsday's journey through space eventually led him to crash land on Earth. This is where he first encountered Superman. Their battles became legendary, as Doomsday was one of the few foes who could physically match the Man of Steel's power. Doomsday is known for being nearly indestructible, and for his ability to adapt and become immune to whatever harmed him previously. His origin story underscores his relentless and destructive nature, making him a formidable antagonist in the DC Universe. Feats. Doomsday's most iconic feat is his battle with Superman in the Death of Superman storyline. They engaged in a brutal and prolonged fight that resulted in both of their deaths. The sheer intensity of their battle demonstrated Doomsday's incredible strength and durability. Doomsday possesses the unique ability to adapt and become immune to whatever harmed him previously. This makes him a nearly unbeatable opponent, as he can quickly adapt to any attack or strategy used against him. One time, Doomsday evolved and became even more powerful. He became known as Doomsday Rex, or World Breaker Doomsday. In this form, he was capable of shattering the Phantom Zone and surviving a point-blank explosion of the Phantom Zone projector. Doomsday managed to escape from the Source Wall, a cosmic barrier that imprisons some of the most powerful beings in the DC Universe. His ability to break free from this confinement showcased his extraordinary strength. In the Doomsday Wars storyline, Doomsday went on a rampage across the multiverse, battling various versions of Superman and other heroes. This event demonstrated his relentless and destructive nature. Doomsday has survived powerful cosmic attacks from beings like Darkseid and Imperiex, further highlighting his durability. Both Knull and Doomsday are incredibly powerful characters, each with their own unique abilities and strengths. Knull, known as the god of the Symbiotes, wields control over the Symbiotes, which are powerful alien creatures with various abilities. He has immense strength, the ability to manipulate symbiotes, and can create powerful weapons and constructs from the living abyss. Doomsday, on the other hand, possesses superhuman strength, durability, and the ability to adapt and become immune to anything that previously harmed him. He's known for being nearly indestructible and has gone toe-to-toe with some of the strongest characters in the DC Universe. The outcome of a battle between these two characters would likely depend on various factors, including the circumstances of the encounter. Per my assessment from their origin and feats, with no interference, no prep, and on a regular basis strength, Knull takes it. Power, Knull takes it. IQ, Knull takes it. Stamina, Doomsday takes it. Durability, Doomsday takes it. Ability, Knull takes it. Speed, Knull takes it. Skills, Knull takes it. Hacks, Knull takes it. Knull wins low to mid difficulty. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more heat battles.